Cryptocurrencies in a time of war. Cryptocurrencies have been close to the headlines since Russia invaded Ukraine, with the ever-volatile Bitcoin in demand in Russia and beyond. Welcome back to your favourite YouTube channel, NFTs Explained. Here are some topics that look at how cryptocurrencies have fared during the largest attack on a European country since World War II. So, without any further delay, let's get started. Bitcoin initially slumped after Russia launched its assault on Ukraine as investors dumped riskier assets, falling as much as 8% on Thursday before clawing back losses on the day European stocks fell 3.3%, while the S&P 500 added 1.5%. The paths of Bitcoin and stocks have been entwined again, albeit to differing degrees. Bitcoin jumped 14.5% on Monday, its best day in a year, and now stands up 12% since the day before the invasion began on February 24th. US stocks have made smaller gains, with the S&P 500 edging up 3.3%. MSCI's World Index is down slightly. It's still largely been correlated with US equities throughout the crisis. Joseph Edwards, head of financial strategy at crypto firm Solwise Group, said of Bitcoin, "A safe haven. Crypto aficionados see Bitcoin as digital gold, a handy place to store cash during war or disaster. Bitcoin, the argument goes, has a limited supply and runs on a global computer network beyond the reach of governments and is therefore safer than traditional currencies. Things are never simple. Bitcoin's safe haven chops are unclear. It often behaves more like risk-on assets such as stocks. Investors say that during the war, Bitcoin's characteristics have stoked demand and helped it outperform other traditional havens. Gold is up 2.6%, while the US 10-year Treasury yield has fallen 8.7% since last Wednesday. Yet the moves may do little to settle arguments over Bitcoin's safe haven credentials, analysts said. "We don't think BTC is viewed as a safe haven, nor should be, but instead, its appeal is it's a supply-capped, credit-free, digital bearer asset that is proving to be a viable alternative to traditional finance in this current environment," said Richard Usher at crypto firm BCB Group. "If the situation continues to escalate and risk markets badly suffer, it will struggle to rally further, but in our view, still outperform." Ruble-rooted Bitcoin bounces. Crypto trading in Russia has soared as the ruble was battered by Western sanctions, which aim to squeeze Russia's economy and sever it from the global financial system. The Russian currency hit an all-time low of 118.35 per dollar on Thursday. Trading volumes between the ruble and major cryptocurrencies hit 15.3 billion rubles on Monday, a threefold jump from a week earlier, according to researcher Crypto Compare. Ruble-denominated trades with Tether, a so-called stablecoin designed to keep a steady value, hit 3.3 billion rubles on Monday, their highest this year, and almost 5 times more than a week earlier, the data showed. The figure suggests that people are scrambling to covert savings to crypto in Russia. The war has contributed to the narrative that Bitcoin is not just a speculative asset, it is also a seizure-resistant, policy-independent, longer-term store of value, said Noel Aitchison, head of market insights at New York-based Genesis. As war continues in Ukraine, crypto plays a key role. Russia's war against Ukraine in its second week, and cryptocurrency has emerged as an important element of the conflict. The war has sent 1.2 million Ukrainians fleeing it since February 24th, and more than 2,000 Ukrainian civilians have been killed, according to the Ukrainian government. The human costs of the war are already steep, with no end in sight. These costs have inspired people across the world to help support Ukraine's defense against Russia, and cryptocurrency has presented a novel way for them to do it. After the Ukrainian government tweeted a request for crypto donations, more than $50 million worth of crypto poured in. The Ukrainian government also announced plans to mint NFTs to fund its military. On the other side of the coin, there are growing concerns about Russia using crypto as a way to avoid sanctions, and the US State's Treasury is concerned about Russian cyber attacks on crypto companies. Crypto scammers are also using Russia's invasion of Ukraine to steal money from people looking to help. The situation has brought even more volatility to the cryptocurrency market, and experts predict the ups and downs will continue. Cryptocurrency's wider adoption and its recent alignment with the stock market value make it even more linked with the international conflict. Bitcoin is hovering around $40,000 after dropping under $35,000 immediately following the attack. And Ethereum is back below $3,000. Either way, experts advise not to make financial decisions based on news-related panic. Your ability to stay disciplined and stay invested is ultimately what will lead to success or failure. Douglas Bonaparte, a certified financial planner and founder of Bonafide Wealth, told Next Advisor in recent days. Here are some more examples of how cryptocurrency is factoring into the fast-moving conflict. 1. Crypto fraudsters are seizing the opportunity to take donations meant for struggling Ukrainians, according to research firm Elliptic, as reported by the Wall Street Journal. A group pretending to represent the Ukrainian government reportedly solicited donations for the cryptocurrency Peaceful World, and the value rose to $50 million even after it was exposed as fraud. The crypto world is no stranger to scams, with $14 billion going to tricksters in 2021, according to blockchain researcher Chain Analysis. 2. An NFT of Ukraine's flag brought in more than $6.7 million to help Ukrainians affected by Russia's invasions. The effort was created by Ukraine DAO, which is backed by a member of feminist punk band Pussy Riot. Vice Prime Minister of Ukraine and Minister of Digital Transformation of Ukraine, Mikhailo Fedorov, tweeted plans to issue the country's own NFTs to support the country's armed forces. Efforts to help Ukrainians affected by the attack have already brought in more than $50 million in crypto donations since the invasion. 3. The United States Treasury Department told cryptocurrency companies to stay vigilant about cybersecurity, with concerns that Russia could launch a cyber attack to retaliate against US sanctions. As the crypto industry grows and therefore possesses more risk, officials have been talking with trade groups and exchanges to ensure assets remain safe and protected. And do take note, this is not financial advice, so do your own research before engaging in any kind of financial activity and invest at your own risk. That's all we have for you today. If you enjoyed the content of this video, then give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. Until then, peace out.